Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Karma on Deck. I'm Karma. I am going to do your weekly tarot reading for the week of October 10th through 17th. Whatever. Let me look. 10th through the 16th. So let's take a look at what's going on with Sagittarius this upcoming week. So, shall we begin? One more shuffle for the first of the day today. Here we go, Sagittarius. Pressure. You got some deadlines coming up where Four of Swords is you've got entirely too many things going on right now as it is, and you're trying not to let them all eat you alive. The one that's sitting on your nose, though, is the one that you're most worried about because it's the one that's maintaining balance for you. We do see next to that the Seven of Swords, okay? And if you look at the comparison of the two cards, the Four of Swords is him holding onto the blades in his hand, and Seven of Swords is representative of like letting them go. So this is indicative of some change coming your way soon to where you're not going to feel that pressure and tension quite so much. We do have the Knight of Wands. Let's see there, Two of Cups. I knew you guys were going to have some love energy. Yep, there's the Lover's card. Woo! So this is an anchor. So you get one card and then another similar like it, or one that anchors the card in the reading, right? Well, that's what I call it. I'm making shit up. But here's the Lover's card, which that's your dynamic. The dynamic of the on again, off again, the one that comes in like a cannonball into your life and disrupts things. You have the Two of Cups with it too, which is this is a pure kind of love. Two of Cups, when you get a reading with me and you are asking about a lover or a loved one, and I see the Two of Cups, that's my favorite one when asking on a love reading, because Two of Cups is that fullness, the one that has all the elements that you need, the one that has the that enriches you, that you look forward to. But we also have the Lover's card here. And the Lover's card is that either, I mean, it's in its design, okay? The Lover's card is supposed to be the yin yang. You're supposed to have the balance, okay? The divine masculine, the divine feminine. Excuse me. But oftentimes the Lover's card will show up with sometimes conflict or a power struggle, okay? But this is coming in balance right now. Let's keep looking. Hermit, King of Cups, fully expressing your emotions, okay? King of Coins, I see money coming your way. So if you're working with some projects or different monetary ideas, we see King of Coins. This could be extremely profitable for you. When we do see the King of Cups in a reading, you got all kinds of kings here. So King of Cups, mastering your emotions. King of Coins, mastering your money. King of Swords, mastering decision making. If you had the King of Cups in here with this, it would be like mine or two, or the qualities of the Magician, because it's like mastery of all of these things. You have the Queen of Swords. There's something you are walking away from. Page of Coins, Ten of Swords. You are restricted in a lot of ways. Right now, Sagittarius, you're feeling like you can't make any moves with the commitments that you already have in play. Okay, so this is like, you have a mortgage, you have a job opportunity of a lifetime, but you have a family at home. Just one of those things where your commitments are keeping you structured when you feel like you need to be moving around, okay? But here's the cool thing. I do see, and I have both my cards for decisions. So Nine of Coins is a monetary decision. 10 of Coins is signing things. 6 of Wands is victory, okay? So as I'm looking at this, I am seeing the card right here, the Page of Coins, okay? And so the Page of Coins is playing with trying to gather money together for something in mind. So let's say you wanted to buy a car or a truck or, an investment of some kind or in something. You're definitely looking for money to put toward that. I do see the Hermit card in play for you right here. And that's isolation. Oftentimes that's when you feel like you're isolated from friends or family, or that's when you feel like you're kind of doing things on your own. And it doesn't mean that it's going to be for the whole week. It just may mean that you've got to go within to start making some decisions for what the path is going to look like in your life. The Hermit card can also mean that you shouldn't be consulting others when it comes to like gathering advice or getting opinions from others on what things you need to be doing. I do like that you have the Two of Cups and the Lover's card though too, along with the King of Cups. So that's a lot of love energy. With the Queen of Swords, there is some things that you are putting on the line, so to speak, and might be walking away from or thinking that you ought to. These are all emotional decisions, emotional choices. I do see Knight of Wands though, so you might be taking on something new financially. With the Six of Wands would be victory. So it looks like a go if you're sitting on the fence with a decision about that. Zing. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to do something for you guys. I'm going to pull from the Mystic Dreamer. This is because we have some love cards in the top of your inverted pyramid. So let us take a look and see what's going on with you, Sagittarius in love. Ooh. Three of Wands. So the first thing that comes up for you is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands, if you look at this image, she's standing on a cliff and she's overlooking the bay and she's looking for the ship to come in. And we have like a new moon here, and she's waiting for, evidence of some of the groundwork that she's laid to start paying off, right? And she's starting to see what's going to happen next. I have the Judgment card. Judgment is all about like starting to recognize how you're playing out. It's also accountability. It's also balance. It's also others having judgment. Okay. 10 of Pentacles is all about family legacy. This is about you building a financial structure with family, money, investments. Devil card playing. Who's lying? Who's not telling the truth? Are there addictions in play? Is there sexual chemistry or energy outside of the norm, or just some compulsive behavior of some kind or another? I do see defensive behavior. Don't have your weapons out when it comes to relationships. Put them down. But I do see the Seven of Wands, which is, you feeling a little bit defensive. Okay, so Knight of Wands in a love reading can sometimes be, and there's your Two of Cups. I bet you see the Lover's card next. So the Knight of Wands is an apology or a proposal. I see the Eight of Wands, which is you shooting your shot, so to speak. It's like, I'm just going to put it all out there. But I do see the Five of Swords, like you're already thinking of like chess moves of how you're going to plan this out. Two of Cups, like I said before, that's fullness, balance, divine masculine, divine feminine, sweetness, harvest, purity, celebration. Five of Wands. Who are you arguing with, Sagittarius? We do have the Fool card. There's a lot of opportunity in front of you with this relationship energy. I do see the Five of Cups. There's some things in front of you that you're not enjoying. The Two of Cups is the thing that you want most, and it's behind you. And you're like, I don't know how to get that. I don't know how to bring that into the now. I don't know how to attain this next phase and chapter of this relationship. Okay. Don't fight it. You're really struggling internally with, and there's no easy way to bring out certain elements that you want in a relationship. You have to let it evolve like a flower. It blooms when it wants to. Two of Swords is a split decision. Four of Wands is commitment. And the Chariot's down here, and it's referencing travel. So I'm seeing your relationship, your love is imbalanced right now. I'm seeing that you're making things harder than they have to be. I'm also seeing with the Fool card, you're sitting at a crossroads. Two of Swords is indecision. What does karma always say? Indecision breeds mediocrity. So if you want mediocre results, just sit in the fence for a while. Remember, Two of Swords tells us that sometimes an opportunity will expire, so you'll be stuck with one. But I do see Four of Wands, which is commitment. So you're really committed to the path that you've taken thus far. And I see the Chariot, which is involving travel. Just between you and your loved one, I see the Eight of Swords, and that's drama. We have Mercury retrograde coming up toward the end of the month, so we can expect things to get a little slightly twisted, kind to one another. Know how that goes. Take some extra time with your people. Be cautious. I am going to pull a card for you from Divination of the Ancients. All right, here we go. Dreams, incubation. So this is for you, Sagittarius. And it says incubation. I like it. Okay. The answers you seek come to you in your dreams. They're presented through images, stories, as well as visitations from deceased loved ones and from your guides. Find solutions to your questions and evolve spiritually by practicing dream incubation. Before going to sleep, plant a mental intention that you will dream about a specific topic. Now, I do this a little bit differently. I don't do dream incubation, but what I do is I lay down before bed and I present a problem or an idea and I tell my subconscious mind, go get it. Like, go figure out the kinks, do the math, rework the problem, give me a fresh look in the morning, and then I let it go. I like bury it and just put it in my subconscious mind, send it off into the ether, let it percolate for a little while, you know? And so anyways, I'll finish reading here. It says, focusing your attention in this way will put you in charge of your dreams. Now, I'm assuming this is a similar practice when you want to acquire lucid dreaming. So it's telling you, and maybe that's the Hermit card. It's like time for you to do some meditation, right? And just really like divine on what it is you need to be doing, especially with this relationship energy that's coming up. You're very conflicted, Two of Swords. Come on, guys. As your sleeping consciousness becomes aware that you're dreaming, you're more able to manipulate imagery and experiences, change outcomes in your reality, and travel through the dimensions of the esoteric planes, dreaming your dreams awake. Your incantation, Hermit, Sagittarius. In and out, I gently drift. Through dreams of scenes, I slowly sift. Gods and queens appear to me. Their messages I clearly see. Also, Sagittarius, you're being told to take time out to rest. Like your engine's going to crash. Anyways, guys, I'm Karma. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you want a one-on-one with me, come find me, karmaondeck.com, or find me on My Psychic One. Like, subscribe, share. Tell me what you think of your reading. Let me know where you are in the world. And I will see you guys next week. Catch me on the live if you want to see me working. And I will see you guys next week.